What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Money Monday. And I mean, first off, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Man, that is horrible, horrible news, man. I don't know if y'all are into sports like I am, but even if you're not, you've heard of Kobe Bryant, man. That he and his daughter, oh, that's terrible stuff, man. Prayers go out to the Mamba's family. That sucks. But with that being said, it is another Money Monday, guys. And you know, the last video I did about e-commerce seemed to have resonated good with you guys. A lot of you guys had some comments on that. And it seemed like there was some interest in that. So I want to expand on that topic a little bit. And I'm not going to make this too tricky. I'm not going to go too crazy in depth because, you know, like I've said in my other videos, I want to take this kind of slow. A lot of this stuff can be super overwhelming, especially if you're trying to get it started in your free time, in your spare time, and you have another job. It's overwhelming to do, and I completely understand that. So today what I want to talk about is how to find a product to sell. And there are a couple little tricks that I like to use when I'm either looking at adding a new product to my catalog or starting a new product in itself entirely. I took off my steering wheel last night to replace a bearing and to go a little bit more to the right. Noted. So if you're looking to start an e-commerce business and you're looking for products to either sell brand new or add to a catalog, sometimes that can be hard to figure out what to do. If you already have an e-commerce store, a lot of times what guys will do is create products or add products that are good upsell, downsell, or cross-sell opportunities. So what do I mean by that? If you sell water bottles and you have a good amount of customers that buy water bottles, a natural upsell opportunity would be to add one of those little ball blender things. You want the water bottle, hey, for $1 more, $2 more, you can buy one of those little blender things, or a straw, or whatever it may be, a koozie. I have no idea. I don't sell water bottles, so I have no idea, but you get the point. But if you're starting from scratch and you don't know what to sell, first off, I always recommend selling something you're passionate about. I've done both, and I'm going to tell you, if you're passionate about something you sell, you're going to want to work on it more. You're going to have more fun working on it. When there are hurdles that come up, things you can't figure out, you're going to persist and stick with it. Whereas if you see, say, a trendy product, someone is tweeting about something, you're like, dude, fidget spinners. And you're like, dude, that's going to be a hot topic. I'm going to get into selling that, but you hate fidget spinners. You don't fidget, you don't spin. Like, why do you want these things? The first roadblock that comes up with that project, you're going to be like, man, this sucks. I don't want to deal with that. So the first thing I always recommend is to start a business, or start a business that has to do with something you love and are passionate about. Trust me, it'll be easier. I've made the mistake of going for trendy products, and they can make you money if you know how to capitalize quickly. But you have to have everything in order, and you have to know how to scale that quickly. So if you don't know that type of stuff, don't look to hop on a trendy product train. That's just not going to happen. So you find something you love. There are two good kind of tricks. I don't know if I'd call them tricks, or just something you learn as you're in this industry long enough, for ways to kind of narrow down your search on what would be something that people would be interested in buying. The first one that I like to look at is Google Trends. So just type in Google Trends into Google, and the Google Trends link will come up, and you can start searching for topics. So if you're thinking about fishing, you can type in fishing, you can search that as a keyword, or you can search that as a topic. And what that will do is bring up the trends for that either keyword or topic over the last 12 months, 16 months. You can specify how long you want to go out with that. Trying to get in. So if you're looking for something that is kind of an evergreen niche and has been around forever, then, I would leave that search pretty wide open. I would go at least a year, maybe 16 months, and see what type of trends people are looking at. If they're looking at fishing, if you're looking at fishing and you see a trend going up for crankbaits, for plastic worms, for blah, 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 then okay, I'm going to focus on this one thing first, and then those other ones can become upsells, downsells, cross-sell opportunities. That's a good way to kind of get started and put the feelers out to see what people are interested in and searching for. And if they're searching for something and you can solve that problem for them, you're good to go. The second way to do it, and this is a good one, this is something I like, type in Amazon most wished for or Amazon wish lists, but I like to type in Amazon most wished for, and it'll bring up an Amazon category for the things that people wish for most. And if you shop on Amazon, there's a little button you can click that says add this to my wish list. And what that'll do is that'll bring you to a very broad category of overall on Amazon. You don't want that. You're not going to try and compete on that. On the left-hand side, you're going to narrow it down to your niche. You're going to narrow it down to health and wellness, sports and fitness, outdoor and recreational, something like that. You're going to try and narrow it down as much as you can, and you want to see what is the most wished for product in the niche that you're looking at getting into. So if it's in health and wellness and it is in bodybuilding, then you want to really hammer down on that category. You want to go into health and wellness, and you want to get as granular as possible so you can see what people are adding to their wish list and they're most interested in wanting to buy at some point. That's a good way to kind of get a good feel for what people are potentially looking to buy or really want to buy but can't at this time. Maybe it's a seasonal type thing, maybe it's a holiday type thing, you never know. But that is another good way, a good indicator as to what people are actively searching for and wanting to buy. Now, the last one is kind of self-explanatory, but I guess all these kind of are. But so here's another one. I like to use Google tools, and you're going to look for Google Keyword Explorer. And what you want to do with that, pull up Google Keyword Explorer, and there will be a couple boxes, at least on the back end I use. I don't know if you don't have a back end what it will look like, but Google Keyword Explorer, and it'll allow you to search. It's almost like trends, but Google Keyword Explorer will tell you how many times a certain phrase has been searched for, and it'll tell you the competition of that phrase. So if you're talking about fishing and you're talking about, plastic worms, and it shows orange plastic worms get searched for a lot, but there's not a lot of results for that, that'll tell you, okay, that is something that people want, but there's not a lot of results for that. There's not a lot of things answering the question or providing the answer for what they're searching for. So that's another good way to do it, because if you go into Google Keyword Tools, it'll allow you to put in a range of keywords, and you can really hammer down and see exactly what people are searching for in your niche, whatever, and then it'll tell you what type of competition there is for that and the amount of overall searches in general. So that's another good thing to do. And if you are interested in e-commerce and you utilize these three things to really kind of narrow down what you want to sell, you're going to get yourself on a path of knowing what product will have the best chance of succeeding. Now again, like I said in my other videos, regardless of what you choose, you will still need traffic. And we'll get to that in other videos, but you will need traffic at some point. You have to have, it's just like having a store. This isn't where I want to go. It's just like having a brick and mortar store. You have to have people coming into your storefront. And that is the hard part. That is what people struggle with the most. Getting that foot traffic in the door to then turn those people into customers is the hard part. There are a few easy ways to do it. Those take time. There are a few fast ways to do it. Those take money, right? It's not an overnight thing. And as much as people want you to think, oh, I'm 0 to 100 real quick, I blah, 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 they didn't. I'm telling you they didn't. Unless they're viral trend, viral one-off type of situation, that's different. But it is very, very tricky and hard to pull that type of traffic source off. Is this where I want to go? Is this? Huh. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. And if you like these types of videos, give me a thumbs up so I know. Because, you know, I do have other content I could talk about. I do a lot of car stuff normally. But these, I feel like, are kind of a good break and could potentially help some people. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.